Some people don't realize how funny and animated Aaliyah really was.
If it wasn't for Tony, oh.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming back with a new Aaliyah topic, and yes, this is spontaneous, and yes, this is because of Twitter. And Aaliyah and her career and everything involving her is always discussed, and it was about her acting ability or her range as an actress. And to give you all the quick scoop of what led to this topic, there was this film account on Twitter that tweeted this. The tweet said, "Fun fact, the role of Brenda in Scary Movie was offered to Aaliyah, who declined the role out of respect to singer Brandy Norwood, as it was a clear parody of her character and I Still Know What You Did last summer." Kind of went semi-viral because I guess a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people thought it was like a fun fact, like, oh, Aaliyah was supposed to play Brenda from Scary Movie. And here's a clip of Aaliyah talking about it.
And I Know What You Did Last Summer, and they actually had a character. It was the Brandy character, and they wanted me to play Brandy and kind of do a parody of her. And I just, I actually liked the script. I thought it was really funny, but I didn't want anybody to take like I was disrespecting her in any way, so I actually didn't do it. And it turned out to be a really funny movie.
The parody was different when Aaliyah got the script, but she passed on it. They gave it to Regina Hall, and the character developed into...
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Some scary shit.
But the thing that befuddled me is almost like the backlash that Aaliyah got. At those comments and tweets, I was like, oh, I'm glad Aaliyah turned it down because Regina Hall made the role, la la la. Okay, I give them that. But then came those tweets questioning Aaliyah's range and talent as an actress.
Wait a minute, hold up.
And some people don't know how to read because, like I said before, the role that Aaliyah was offered was different than the role Regina Hall played. But let's say Aaliyah was offered that same role Regina Hall played, the ratchet ghetto character that was always, y'all know Scary Movie, y'all know that character of Brenda. Let's say Aaliyah was offered that. People really questioning her range. It's like people find any reason to discredit Aaliyah, whether it was her singing, her acting, just her career in general, her success. Discrediting Aaliyah that bad. You don't think she had the range to play?
Now let that shit just mutilate her white ass and leave.
The lowest is what? 0.
That type of character that Regina Hall played requires certain comedy chops. On with that, y'all know I had to add my input. And y'all know me, I said, LOL, some of these comments just show people didn't really truly see how funny and animated Aaliyah could be. She had more to her personality than just being chill, soft-spoken, and wearing sunglasses. You could even see that in her MTV diary. Oh well, and then I added my little shrug emoji with the laughing. I said, if you watch any Aaliyah interview, not all of them, but in some of them, you can see her personality, or different sides of her personality really shine, like the silly side, the goofy side, that little, y'all know what I'm saying? Even, if y'all even watched some of her MTV diary, you can see that, like.
It's on TV. It's on radio, but it's on radio.
See, that's another thing that goes beyond Aaliyah with celebrities and just people in general, where certain people have certain personas where people just can't see them doing this, or they can't see them doing that. Or it's like, I remember I saw, it was another tweet that said, oh, it would be odd seeing Aaliyah do comedy. And I'm like, I get it because of that sweet, chill, laid-back persona that Aaliyah had, and she always had the sunglasses with the side bang. But if you watch more of her interviews, you can see she also had other sides to her that were more fun and goofy, which that role Regina Hall played called for. People was just like, okay, and sometimes I can say this because, like I said in my Aaliyah Queen of the Damn video, Aaliyah really made that character iconic. Like, I couldn't see nobody else playing Akasha. Queen of the Damn, I can't see nobody else playing Akasha because 20 years later, that character's still iconic, and it's just like Aaliyah was made for that role. And people were saying the same thing about Regina Hall, and in no way is this going to be a diss towards Regina Hall because Regina Hall killed that movie. She killed that role. Aaliyah had the range to play an ancient vampire that was crunching hearts and killing people, setting people on fire, doing all these things. but she didn't have the range to play this.
I go. I see the same high.
Well, to me, it takes more range to play an ancient vampire with the accent and the outfit and the dancing and be convincible, be believable, than to play like.
We gonna die, yo.
And like I said, this is no diss towards Regina Hall, but why some people acting like that role was so challenging or so, oh my God, like it takes a certain type of expertise, it's a certain type of talent you have to play that. I'm like,
oh my God.
Even though Aaliyah didn't have that high energy personality like a Tiffany Haddish, that doesn't mean that she didn't have that range or talent to play that. Like I said in my Romeo Must Die video I did, the character that Aaliyah played in that movie, Trish, that was even like a more sassier version of herself. In that movie, like I said before, she had that scene where she had to cry. But what some people don't know is that she didn't use no tricks or nothing. She cried on demand. That takes dedication. That takes talent. That shows range. When I see that scene where she's crying on the couch next to Jet Li, it's believable. That shows range. That shows range. So for some people to be going up in arms like, oh my God, I'm so glad Aaliyah didn't take that role. She would have ruined the movie. I'm like, wow. Some people are easily convinced by the personas that celebrities give to the public that they believe that's the only way they could act. And especially as a budding actress, her first 2 movie roles, Romeo Must Die and Queen of the Damned, that already showed Aaliyah's versatility and range as an actress. So it's just like, what?
Remember your real family.
Let's get into the fact that another thing I want to get into is how Regina Hall, yeah, she killed that role, she made that role, she was amazing in that role. It's still iconic and funny to this day. But before that movie, one of Regina Hall's first movie roles was playing a dancer at a bachelorette party in The Best Man.
Come on, Daddy. I'm Candy.
Now you can obviously see the difference that role had than the one she played in Scary Movie. But that's what being an actress is. That's what having range is. It's funny to me how people thought that, okay, Regina Hall can go from playing that role in The Best Man to playing that role in Scary Movie. You thought that Aaliyah couldn't do that, especially with the versatility she showed in Romeo Must Die and Queen of the Damned alone? It's like...
The lowest is what? 0.
Going back to the personas I was discussing about with different celebrities and even people that you know in your real life, where it's like, just because you have a perception of someone, that doesn't mean that that's the only way they are or they can act or they can be. For example, I take it like Janet Jackson. Janet Jackson, the whole Jackson family basically, but Janet Jackson and Michael Jackson, they were so soft-spoken and sweet, and you know, they had that chill vibe just like Aaliyah. But when it came time to perform, y'all know they went hard. Even Janet as an actress, she was soft-spoken and that was her persona, but she could also do movie roles like this. It's like Beyonce, she has that fierce diva thing on the stage. She even had a character name for it, Sasha Fierce. But then, you know, you ever see a Beyonce interview, you see that she's almost like the opposite of that. She still has a little bit of but it's not the same as the hair flip, heel click Beyonce. Y'all know? So it's like people are really tricked by certain celebrities' personas that they believe that's the only way they could act. Yes, Aaliyah was chill and down to earth and cool and humble, and she had the sunglasses, but you know, everybody, I believe, has that goofy side. Everybody has a fun side. Everybody has that side where, you know, they could be a little ratchet, you know.
Don't go change. Yeah, don't go change it, baby. This Shaniqua.
You sort of look.
Okay, Razia Shaniqua.
Yo, you sort of look like Aaliyah though. I don't know.
I know everybody say that because, you know, we family.
Some people still don't get it, do they? Even look at yourself. Now, some people have that personality where they just center of attention. Some people are more laid back. Some people are more in the middle, like myself. But you have those different sides. You have those different emotions. Like I said in one of her interviews, we all have that darker side or that different side to us that some of us like to explore and some of us just leave alone. but that doesn't mean it's not there. And another thing is, y'all know that saying, lady in the street, freak in the sheets. Like, come on, like y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes the people that you might think are like this could be the most. That's all I'm saying. And with that, I just want to say, I just found it interesting how much backlash Aaliyah got once people found out that she was originally offered the role of Brenda in Scary Movie.
Oh, shit! She stole me!
All living beings are multifaceted with different emotions, different personalities, and there's no one way that anybody can act. And I know some of y'all might be like, you did all this because of that tweet or because of those tweets, but it's just like, it was just interesting seeing how many people thought that Aaliyah couldn't pull off that type of role, or she didn't have the range for that type of role because of her laid-back personality that she may have had, or that chill persona that she showed in most of her interviews. When you really look at it, the range that Aaliyah showed in playing Trish in Romeo Must Die and Queen Akasha and Queen of the Damn alone showed that she had the range, and she could have easily pulled off a role like Brenda in Scary Movie, no matter how laid back you thought she was in real life. And with that, that was just my spontaneous topic of the day with my little message in the end that I hope most of y'all got where I was coming from. For fun, I just want to know, what were your favorite funny moments from Aaliyah? And over the last 20 years, what are some comedic roles that you could have seen Aaliyah playing in? Because I could have seen Aaliyah doing drama and action and romance movies, but I could have also seen Aaliyah doing comedy because, like the real fans know, Aaliyah had that comedic timing. She had that funny and goofy side to her. It would have just been so fun to see her play those type of characters. And last but not least, I've seen a lot of people say that Aaliyah just didn't have the comedy chops to play a role like Brenda. And while she was a more dramatic actress, from what we've seen, I do believe she had that comedy chops. She had that range just based off her interviews alone and seeing how goofy and funny she could be. But what do y'all think? Do y'all think Aaliyah would have did the role of Brenda justice like Regina Hall? Or do you think Aaliyah had that ability to play a more comedic role? Let's discuss this down below. Please don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching and listening. I'll see y'all in the next video.